guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Bruno. He's just hanging out. It is about 10 o'clock this morning. We're leaving to go for sushi at 10:30. I made my usual tea this morning. He's a little bit camera shy. It's pretty sad. But I made my usual tea and I'm drinking it now. And then sushi will be for lunch. I probably won't eat after that, but if I do, I will bring you guys along for that as well. I also wanted to tell you guys that when you're watching this, it'll be my birthday, but this morning it's still May 9th, and when I drove my boyfriend to work this morning, he brought me out a little present, and it was the cutest thing. It's a key to our community garden, which I didn't think we were going to get. We live in a basement apartment. In our apartment, we don't have a garden available to us, and I really want to start gardening. I want to grow my own tomatoes and my own peppers because they're pretty expensive to buy in the store. So I actually have a ton of little seedlings growing, and I'm hoping that they will survive. I have some cabbage, some tomatoes, some peppers are just starting to grow. My apartment's pretty cold, so they took a long time to grow. And I also have, they're called like ground cherries or something like that, but they haven't grown at all, so I'm not really sure if I'll be able to grow those this year. I think it will just be peppers and tomatoes, which is what I wanted anyways, because my plan is to water bath can them and make tomato sauce and diced tomatoes, just typical tomato products that me and my boyfriend use all of the time. So I'm hoping that I will be able to plant those fairly soon. Probably not too soon. I think I might have to repot them before I plant them, but I am pretty excited to have this garden. I was really thinking I wasn't going to, and I was just gonna have to bring my plants to my parents. Anyways, I have to get ready for sushi. It's about 8 degrees outside, and so I'll have to find a sweater. I just washed them yesterday and I hung them to dry, and because my apartment's cold, it takes about 2 days to dry. So he's just sleeping. He really doesn't like the camera. I was just asked what it's doing outside. I don't really know. Probably raining. But anyways, I will see you later. Alright guys, we just got back from the dog park. He is super tired because he ran for the last hour. He actually went in the tub really well today. I'm really impressed. So I'm gonna give him a bath now, and then after I will sit down and talk to you guys about sushi earlier and about, I guess, my journey so far. So he's not loving life, actually. He really doesn't like the bath, but as you can see, he is an absolute hot mess. Like, the water is already dirty. Don't get a white dog, guys. I was gonna tell you about the sushi earlier. It was amazing. I don't regret a single minute of it. I ate way too much sushi. I was stuffed, and I think I'm probably not going to video any more after this clip. Not much more anyways, because I'm not feeling hungry, and because that was such a huge cheat because every piece of sushi that I ate had rice. I'm not going to put any more footage into what I eat today. So today is mainly more a vlog. Alright guys, Bruno's out of the bath. He looks a lot more white. He doesn't like getting around his neck washed, and it's really difficult because I'm basically doing like the bucket and washcloth method of washing him. I just dump him with a bunch of water and hope for the best. We don't have the best kind of a bathing facility for our little Bruno, but he is cleaner now, and it looks like he is just gonna have a little bit of a nap. So I wanted to point out and tell you a little bit more about Bruno. He's not your typical breed, not from around Canada anyways. He's actually from South Korea. His breed we call a Jindu here. It might be different in South Korea, it might be pronounced a little bit different. I get a lot of comments about his breed because you can't really tell what kind of breed he is. He doesn't really look like a lab. Some people think that he looks like a German Shepherd, but he certainly doesn't act like a German Shepherd. You can hardly hear him bark ever. He never barks, which is nice for me because I live in a basement apartment, but at the same time, I almost feel like he should be barking. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to take him to the dog park again. Maybe a couple more times before the hot weather comes. The dog park that we go to has kind of like a pond in the middle, but it goes really stagnant and gross over the summer, so then it gets a lot of bacteria in it that can make Bruno sick. So we'll probably be finding somewhere new for him to run around in the summer. We're not really sure where that will be. Maybe another dog park type area. But there's also Victoria Park here, so we'll probably just walk him on leash all summer. And the dog park can be for the winter because he loves the dog park. He loves meeting new dogs, and we're very fortunate to have a dog that can tolerate meeting new dogs, because not all dogs can tolerate meeting other dogs. Some dogs get extremely anxious. Not Bruno. He wants to meet every single dog, which can have its drawbacks. Some dogs don't want to meet him. He is a 10-month-old puppy, and yeah, I don't blame the other dogs. He is high energy when he is at the dog park. He just wants to see the dogs and go home, which is what he did today, except in the middle he decided to roll in some mud, which is always fantastic. But anyways, I better leave him in peace. He's just gonna have a little nap. He had a rough day today. Hi guys, I just wanted to come and talk to you. I haven't seen my cat pretty much all day. This is Taka. He's an all gray cat, short-haired cat. And he loves his mom. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about my weight loss and my current journey on keto. I've lost a total of 8 pounds since the first time that I weighed myself. And I say that because for the first week that I was on keto, I didn't weigh myself, and that was mainly because I knew already it was going to be water weight, and I didn't want to kind of spoil myself with like thinking that I lost 5 or 6 pounds when I really just lost like nothing because it was just water. So I didn't weigh myself for the first week. I started at 268 and I'm now 260, and I will show you clips of that here right now. Not really clips, they're just photos. I just wanted to show you the pictures just because I feel like they're really motivational to see. Again, this isn't the first time I did keto. I did keto last summer, and I did it a lot last year, But the biggest thing that stopped me was stress. Just finished school in May, last May. Last year was fairly stressful. It was my last year of university. I was working 2 jobs. And even though my workload in school was lower, it was still pretty stressful because I did this huge goal of mine was to go to Disney for graduation. For originally it was going to be for 2 weeks, but we ended up going for a week, which I will never be able to take that week back. It was the most incredible week ever. So we had a blast. We ate all of the food. And to be honest, if I went to Disney again, I would not try and be keto because I just love Disney and I love food, and the amount of money that you pay at Disney, I'm not about to not eat all the food. So after Disney, I didn't end up going back onto keto only because Naj's parents ended up coming down, and I wasn't about to tell them I wasn't going to try every single thing that they tried to make for me. They're from Dominica, and they came up from Dominica, and so I was able to not only eat Dominican food because they prepared all kinds of dishes, but also see how they were made. Not that I am making them now. I am nowhere near a Dominican chef. I do my best for Naja. I know I'm not perfect, but he really appreciates what I do. Anyways, his parents came, and then I started a job for the town of Truro, and it was a tedious job, but I did go back to keto, and I was keto all summer, except for the weekends, because Naja and I love to go to wineries, and we drink wine the entire time. It's summer, what do you expect? Anyways, and then I didn't go back on keto just because carbs are so much cheaper than fats, like protein sources and stuff. And the way I like to eat keto is all the fat, all the fatty meats, so your steaks and your ground beef, and that can be expensive. And vegetables in the winter are ridiculously expensive. So I kind of went off keto, and then all of a sudden, about 4 weeks ago, a flip switched in my brain, and I just started keto. And I don't think I will look back. It's one of those moments that you know it's good for you, and you know you have to do it, and you just do it, and you give it your all. And that was kind of my moment that I had. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm calling today a vlog because I didn't really do anything keto today. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more of Bruno, because I know he is freaking adorable. I know everyone says that about their pets, but I think Bruno is adorable. And if you want to see more of him, please subscribe. And if you liked seeing Bruno and my struggle with trying to keep him clean, then please like this video. And I will see you guys in the next one.